What's up, everybody? It's your girl, SimplyDee, and we are here for SimplyDee, the podcast. Y'all make some noise. Your girl is finally back. If you didn't know, I started this podcast 2.5, almost 3 years ago. I dropped one episode and then disappeared. I know. But I'm back in 2026. And I wanted to come back for several reasons, but today of all days was very important for me. Today is March 3rd, 2026. And for some of you, it's a regular day. For some of you, it's the blood moon and all that other stuff that's going on. But for me, today I am actually celebrating 365 days of sobriety, 365 days of abstinence, and 365 days of getting to know God, trusting God, and all of the above. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about what led up to this, and why I decided this route. And hopefully it can encourage somebody. I do want to give a disclaimer about this podcast. It will have a little bit of profanity in it. If that's not something that you want to subscribe to, I do suggest you focus on my motivational videos that drop each Monday on all of my social media platforms. SimplyDee on Facebook, SimplyDee events on Instagram, and we're working on TikTok. So anyway, let's take it back to March 2nd, 2025. On this day, it was a Sunday, won't forget it. One of my friends invited me to church. And I told him, sure. I had been kind of spiritually and emotionally feeling lost and wanting, that warmth, that feel, that closeness with God. So I said, okay, cool. I'll go to church with you. And we went. I think it's called Chapel on the Hill. I went with him. It was an amazing service. Can't remember what the service was about right now in this moment, but stick with me. And then after the service, we went to Prime One for brunch. And at brunch, actually, let me go back, because I already had 2 bottles of Pierre Marcel in the car. And for me to go even further back, your girl was a real alcoholic. Like, let me just call it out right now. Your girl was a real alcoholic. And it had gotten really bad. Like, really bad. Not like every single day I want to drink, but when I drank, I was just bad. I was emotional. I was falling all over the place. And I wouldn't be able to remember. Like, I wouldn't remember what was going on. And sometimes I would be asleep for like hours, almost a day or so. So take all of that. I said to myself, yeah, Dee, we really need to do something about that. So this Sunday, we went to Prime One. I had some wine along with my steak and eggs. And I started thinking to myself, what would it be like if I decided to just stop drinking for 30 days? Like, what would be, like, what's the chances of me just stopping for 30 days? Give my body a break, rest up, but not today, if that makes sense. So after we finished Prime One, we went for a drive by Clifton Pier. I continued to drink. And at this point, I should have stopped drinking, but I didn't know my limit. I'll be very honest. I didn't know my limit. So I was like, no, let's keep going, keep the party going. And we went to one of my friends' spot down by the Fry. had a few drinks there, and finally I said about 9 o'clock, I'm ready to go home. So he dropped me back to my car, which was parked by him, and I was heading home. And on my way heading home, I remembered, that I had half a bottle of Pierre Marcel left that I wanted to take home with me. So he gave it to me, and I took it home with me. On the ride home, my conscience started doing that thing again. Like, D, don't you think this enough? Like, what's the purpose of all of this? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Where you going? Like, aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of like going down this road with the same results and the same cycles over and over again? Aren't you tired of going back and forth with your roommate? Like, what's up? What's good? So that night when I parked my car, I made the conscious decision, didn't tell anyone, that I would just stop drinking for 30 days. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to take a break. I need a break. Life in, but I just can't do it this way anymore. It's not working for me. And so maybe about a week later, I think I told my roommate, I was just like, yeah, I'm doing this 30-day sabbatical. I just want to clear my system, clear my head. Whatever happens. I don't see me going longer than 30 days. It's just going to be 30 days. And literally I told God, hey, buddy, I know what I'm doing, but I trust you, and you're going to have to hold my hand with this. And I taken this day by day. And however it works out, it works out. And so, yeah, that happened. By the time I got to the 31st of March, I felt a bit better about myself. My spirits were still high. I didn't desire to drink. And from then until now, I haven't. And I won't tell you that it has not been hard, because it has. There have been many days that my mind says, you could just have a drink. But in my heart of hearts and in my spirit, I knew that I did not want it. And with me not drinking, it was the first time in my life that I knew clarity. I knew peace. I knew stability. And that's mentally, emotionally, psychologically. Like, I knew stability. It was the first time that I was able to love, self-love, that is, purely and intentionally. So, not to just run on a lot, but these last 365 days, as hard as they have been the best days of my life. The person that grew from the concrete is someone that I always knew I could be, but was too afraid to do so because of so many other traumas. And we will get into that in further episodes. So, yeah, I just wanted to come back on a high note, no pun intended, that, I'm more intentional now. I'm more happier now. I'm more at peace now. For some people, I'm more mean because my boundaries are high. But I don't think that I'm more mean. It's that I'm not at the place where you left me or the place where you could manipulate me at. I see you for who you are. And that's that. So yeah, first pod back, I just wanted to say your girl has been doing some work. And I know that I promised before that I was going to do this. And so I'm sticking to my guns. And here I am. I can't promise you it'll be 2 or 3 pods a week, but I will at least try to get at least 1 in per week. Okay? So that's it for this week's episode. I didn't want to take it too long. And give me your feedback. Drop comments below. Feel free to send me a message. I want to hear from you. Okay? So until next time, y'all be safe, be good, but most importantly, be careful. And always remember, you're worth it. Okay? Okay.